The explosive growth of China's nuclear submarine force in recent years has attracted global attention when the US media exclaimed that China will launch 8 Type 093B attack submarines a year in 2024. A deeper strategic layout is emerging. Why develop a 3,000-ton Type 041 little killer whale while 7,000-ton nuclear submarines are being put into service intensively? While the 7,000-ton nuclear submarine is in intensive service, why is it necessary to develop the 3,000-ton Type 041 small killer whale? What kind of maritime strategy code is hidden in this combination of size, development mode? The pattern of the underwater battlefield is being quietly rewritten. 093B nuclear submarine is China's third-generation attack nuclear submarine. Depth improvement. Its technical parameters have been close to the international top level. The submarine adopts a large pressure-resistant hull design with a diameter of 11.3 meters, carries 2 new integrated natural circulation reactors, and has a maximum underwater speed of 35 knots, far exceeding the 20-knot speed limit of Japan's Kanglong-class conventional submarines. The most deterrent innovation is the 16-unit 850mm universal vertical launch system on the back, which can carry a mix of YJ-21 hypersonic anti-ship missiles and Longsword 20 land attack cruise missiles. Each 093B can carry up to 48 weapons of various types, increasing firepower density by 400% over the earlier 093. In terms of quiet performance, the boat adopts third-generation shaftless pump jet propulsion technology, gradient density anechoic and active noise cancellation system to control underwater noise below 105 decibels, which has narrowed the gap with the U.S. Army's latest Virginia Block IV to tactical level. The global nuclear submarine power balance is subtly tilting. According to the International Institute for Strategic Studies, IISS, in London, China now has 24 active nuclear submarines, which is still not as many as the United States and Russia. But the speed of construction has created a unique advantage. The 2 major shipyards in Dalian and Huludao have adopted modularized construction technology, compressing the cycle of single-boat construction to 26 months, which will make it possible to realize the simultaneous launch of 8 093Bs in 2024. 93B launching at the same time has become possible. Behind this industrialization capability is a breakthrough in domestic high-temperature gas-cooled reactor technology. The new core replacement cycle has been extended to 15 years, and whole-life maintenance costs have been reduced by 60%. The head of Russia's North-Dvinsk shipyard admitted that China's annual nuclear submarine production capacity has reached 2.5 times that of the US. If the current growth rate is maintained, the total number of China's nuclear submarines will exceed 50 in 2030, forming an underwater deterrent network covering the western Pacific to the Indian Ocean. In the ocean-going nuclear submarine high-speed development at the same time, the 041 type small nuclear submarine research and development triggered more strategic thinking. This type of boat is based on the 039C type conventional submarine improvement, hull length shortened to 75 meters, the use of compact molten salt reactor and permanent magnet motor propulsion system, submerged displacement of 3,600 tons, but can maintain 30 knots of speed to achieve unlimited endurance. It is equipped with a distributed fiber optic sonar array and a quantum magnetometer, which can detect the magnetic anomaly signals of Japanese Daihaku-class submarines from up to 50 kilometers away. In terms of weapon system, the Type 041 retains 6 533mm torpedo tubes capable of firing Fish 10 thermodynamic torpedoes and submarine-launched YJ-18 anti-ship missiles, while a 4-unit small drogue system embedded in the back is dedicated to launching Red Flag 19 anti-submarine missiles. This configuration allows it to form an absolute suppression advantage over conventional submarines in the complex waters of the East China Sea, where the average water depth is 120 meters. The operational effectiveness of nuclear and conventional mixed formations is reshaping the rules of naval warfare in the South China Sea Joint Exercise in 2026. 2 Type 041S and 1093B formed a special mixed formation and set a record of tracking 3 simulated enemy submarines for 72 hours. The 041S took advantage of shallow water maneuverability to carry out reconnaissance in close proximity and transmitted target data in real time to the 093Bs through the quantum communication system, which fired 4 missiles in unison at a distance of 300 kilometers. YJ-21 to complete the trans-horizon strike. Of interest is the Type 041's unique reactor design. The use of liquid lithium coolant instead of the traditional pressurized water design reduces the power surge time to 9 seconds during emergency acceleration, a feature that is of key value in evading tracking by anti-submarine aircraft. But the complexity of the nuclear power system also poses a challenge. Each Type 041 costs $1.2 billion over its entire life cycle, 4.2 times that of the Type 039C, forcing the Chinese Navy to limit its deployment to 12 ships, with a focus on hotspots such as the Taiwan Strait and the Bashi Channel. International military observers have noted that China's nuclear submarine development has always been restrained and precise. 093B's weapons load is less than that of the Virginia class, but it creates an asymmetric advantage through the Mach 10 breakout speed of the YJ-21, a missile that uses a wave-riding aerodynamic layout and ceramic-based composite skin and can maneuver, drifted, at an altitude of 35 to 40 kilometers, increasing the probability of breakout by 83% over subsonic anti-ship missiles. The height of the missile can be in 35 to 40 kilometers, floating, type of maneuver. The probability of surprise defense than subsonic anti-ship missiles increased by 83%. In terms of silent technology, 093B pioneered the concept of acoustic black hole, which arranges 300 groups of Helmholtz resonators in key positions on the hull, attenuating the noise of specific frequency bands by 20 decibels. This technological breakthrough has reduced the effective detection range of the U.S. Army's latest BQQ-10 sonar system from 120 km to 75 km. More alarming is its intelligent combat system. 093B, equipped with Abyssal AI command system, can be completed within 0.8 seconds of 100 underwater target threat ranking, and through the interstellar laser communication access to the BD3, enhancement of the positioning network will be struck by missiles round. The probability of error is reduced to the level of 3 meters. In this silent underwater game, the value of the Type 041 nuclear submarine's existence has transcended the mere technical comparison. It is equipped with superconducting magnetic fluid propulsion test module and solid-state oxygen regeneration system. For China's 6th-generation nuclear submarine, accumulation of key technologies. The former can make the submarine speed break through the threshold of 40 knots. The latter can be extended to 120 days of underwater self-sustainability. While the U.S. deploys the killer whale super-large unmanned submarine in Guam, Type 041 is testing cluster intelligence algorithms in the 2024 Yellow Sea trials. 3 Type 041s successfully commanded 24 Shu-002 unmanned submarines to build an anti-submarine barrier that reduced the probability of enemy submarine infiltration by 92%. This manned-unmanned mode of coordination may redefine the shape of underwater warfare in the 21st century. The rise of China's nuclear submarines is not only a triumph of metal and technology, but also a reflection of strategic wisdom. While keeping the Type 094 strategic nuclear submarine on limited patrol to maintain strategic stability, through the combination of Type 093B and Type 041, it can not only play with great powers in the distant oceans, but also suppress regional rivals in the coastal waters. This precise power projection is, as the Pentagon's China Military Power Report puts it, China is achieving 90% operational effectiveness at 70% of the cost, an efficiency advantage that is more disruptive than mere tonnage growth. While the world focuses on the quantitative race for nuclear submarines, the balance of the deep-sea war may already be tipped in favor of a deeper understanding of technological and tactical innovation.